In this video, I'll show you how to set up and program this RCA USB rechargeable 3-device remote control. Well, is it really 3-device? Sort of. I'll explain that here coming up real soon. All right, so without further ado, let's dive right in. So one of the things I like about this remote is it has an internal rechargeable battery. You can just plug it into a USB-C charger like the one you use for your phone, and the lights on the back will glow red when it's charging and green when it's done. So very simple, very easy to see what your status is like. We're going to start off with the direct code entry means of programming this. Now, since this remote doesn't have a physical number keypad, we're going to go ahead and show you how they're laid out. They got the numbers set up as follows: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So that's how you're going to program in the codes, and you're going to want to manually turn on your device. Now, if there's no power button on your TV, don't worry, it's still going to work. Find the code on the list that goes to your brand. For me, it's Sony. So you're going to want to take the first number from the list and either circle it or underline it, whatever, write it down. So the first 5-digit code for me is 26411. So we'll go ahead and hold down the TV device button and put in 26411. All right, after this, you're going to want to test the functionality of the code. Does my volume work, the mute, etc.? Now, in my case, the first code doesn't work, the menu. All right, so we're going to have to try the second code. I did try the second code, which is 44613. That code did work the menu as well as everything else. So if you run into that, where something doesn't work right, go ahead and try more codes and see if that doesn't fix your problem for you. Next, I want to program a Roku streaming device. Now, this remote does come from the factory already set for Roku, but we'll still use this example because it's exactly the same thing for your other brands. Now, if you have an Amazon Fire Stick and your TV has HDMI CEC, all you need to do is get the TV working with the remote, and you can control the Fire Stick through the CEC control. I did a video on this a while back. I'll put it up here in the corner for you. So for a streaming device, you're going to want to press and hold the streaming button right here till the red light comes on and stays on. And for Roku, we're going to enter our first code on the list. That's 64436, all right? 64436. And I've already tested this code, and this one does work fine. Now, same thing, if your first code is not working as expected, you'll want to try the next code. So one more example I'm going to show you that's not self-evident is how to program the audio soundbar. Where's the audio device key? Nope, doesn't have one. I thought this was a 3-device remote control, and that's going to be a problem for some of you because it was for me. All right, now for audio, you'll press and hold the input and the home buttons together like so. And you're going to enter your device code. I have a Bose system, so it's 665, see, 66565. Now the problem is, yes, it did work the volume and the mute and all that stuff like it should, and it also automatically transferred the volume control from the TV to the soundbar so that when you hit the volume rocker, it operates the soundbar instead of the TV. But there's no audio device button control for on and off. If your soundbar doesn't automatically come on with the TV like mine doesn't, it doesn't have a power button either, then it's going to be a problem for you. Now, if your soundbar is new enough where it uses the HDMI/ARC, ARC, it's probably going to work for you. But an older one, not as good. It's not that practical. All right, so 3-device? No, I'd call it a 2.5 device. I'll let you decide what you think on that. So one last method I want to show you real quick is the auto code search. Now you'll want to use this if you've exhausted all your codes and your TV is still not working right, or your device, or you don't even have a code listed at all. This is also a good way to make sure if this remote is going to work or not before you give up on it and throw it right out the window. All right, so what'll happen is it'll send out a code, an on-off code for your device, going through that whole database according to your device type, whether it's a TV, a streaming box, audio, whatever. So same as before, you'll want to press and hold I'm going to use TV again in this example. We got our red light. Now, using the keys as the number pad, you'll want to enter one of the 5-digit codes according to your device type. Mine's a TV, so I'm going to use 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, turn on your TV or your device if you can. Once again, press and hold your device type until the red light comes on. Now, you'll want to keep, now go ahead and let's push home. So what's happening is, it's sending out, see how the red light is flashing on, off? What it's doing is it's sending out a power code every couple of seconds. And you'll want to keep your remote pointed at your device the whole time while it's doing this, otherwise your device might miss the code. Now let's say your TV reacts, it shuts off. You'll want to press OK to store that code. Now once again, you'll want to test the functionality of that code, and if it's not working right still, do this again, but this time stop on the second code since we already know the first one doesn't work. Now, if you have a popular brand like Sony, Vizio, whatever, there's a top brands auto code search that'll only search through those brands according to your device type. I'll go ahead and list the instructions for that in the description. I'm not going to cover that here in this video. Also, you can program in macros in this remote, which is a sequence of commands that you want your TV or your device to do. I'm not going to go through that. I'll post those instructions there as well. I thought these macros might be a workaround for the no power problem with the sound bar. Nope, that didn't solve that problem at all. Last but not least, if you feel like you just want to start from scratch, you can reset the remote. Go ahead and turn this thing upside down. And right here, we have a hole. You can use a SIM card ejector tool or a paper clip and just push in there. Push down for about 3 seconds like so, and that has reset this to factory settings. Now you might notice that this doesn't work now. All you have to do is plug it into a USB jack for a couple of seconds and it'll bring it back and it'll start working again. All right, so I hope this video has been helpful for you. Thanks for watching.